Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Donna from Purple Pinky Promises. If you've been waiting for me, thank you. Took me do you ever get distracted? Just sitting here doing stuff, piddling around, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's time to get on the live. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. If you are here, hop on the chat and say hello. We are so thankful that you're here. If you're joining us on the replay, thank you. We appreciate it. Everything that you do, a like, a comment, anything like that helps the algorithm. And then it'll put this out to more people so that, maybe somebody is our jam. Or we're their jam, excuse me. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Well, it feels like I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since we've come back from Craft Utopia. It's kind of been a whirlwind couple of weeks for us. We are getting in new products. They are slowly being added to the shop. We've got, we have in quite a bit. We've got some new Emily Moore that will be, hello Tara, thanks for joining me, welcome. We've got some new Emily Moore, we've got Uniquely Creative, and I'm trying to think what else is new. I have to sit down and look at my list. It's not hitting the forefront of my brain right now. But we are today going to continue working on this little album. And I've been doing some pages with this, doing some little pockets here and there, doing some paper clips like we did with this. Just little details, and I'm creating a little pocket up here so we could pop some stuff in there. And I have done some outside of the live work for some photos mats for this. And I have also created some pages, and I'll show you this. This is going to go to this, but I've created a pop out for this. These, I'll tell you a little bit about these. These are kind of chipboardy. They're not as sturdy and as strong as chipboard, but they're pretty hefty. And I thought they'd make great base pieces for the album. And they do make the page very sturdy. Once you add your, I feel this is really a strong piece. So that's what we're using as our base. I have cut them down, and I'm going to show you how I cut them down for this particular thing that I'm about to show you. I paper clipped it together to show you how I wanted to glue it down. So I took one of these, and I cut it down. I cut off all the flaps that you see here, and I cut it, well, I didn't cut off all of them. I left one on, and I cut one off, and I'm going to show you. And I scored it at 4 inches. And now it's just going to do a fun little fold out onto this page when you open it. So we have got a fun little fold out. I think that'll be fun, really cute. Hi, Lindy. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Yay. So that's kind of what we're going to do with this. I've already cut this down to 6. That's the other piece that I used. And I'll cut this down to that. I'll show you what I did there. And then, of course, we've got bases and whatnot. And we'll just be decorating. We might end up going 1 more month with this because, why not? What a fun little album that we are making. I'm having a good time with this. Also helps me have something already prepared to do for a live out of my crazy busy life. So we're not going to dive into the paper just yet. I think that's the first thing I'm going to show you how I did this. So the first thing is, of course, cutting this down to this 6x6 piece. And then I'm taking a fresh one here. And I want to talk to you about these. These are going to be my binding pieces. And I have to actually get those on first. I didn't get those on this first, but I created a little spot where I can actually slip it in. What I did was I took a piece and I just kind of like went all along here and just kind of made it go in. So we'll just glue that in as it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to kind of work it in there, but it will go in. I will get it glued in there and it'll be fine. But these pieces that we're creating now, because we're going to have a total of 3 pages to this album, but there's going to be some flip outs, so it'll pack a punch. So I'll talk to you about these here in a sec. All right, let's take our paper trimmer, and it doesn't even really matter which end I cut off for this. I got to cut one off. So it might be easier if I cut this off first. So I'm going to fold these in and I'm going to cut this edge off. And I'm just going to make it 6 inches here. So I'm going to cut this piece down to 6 inches. And now I'm going to take off this edge here. Get this out. There we go. And I'm looking to cut it right there on that score line just to get it off of there. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is now I have this. This is where I'm going to attach it for the fold to flip, and it will flip up. Okay. So I'm going to get out I do like accuracy when it comes to scoring. So I'm going to get out my scoreboard. Sometimes those don't always give you the most accurate scores when you're really wanting accurate score lines, because this is folding and flipping and all that stuff. I want an accurate score. So we're going to score it at 4 here. And then we're going to come over here and I'm going to tuck it and I'm going to score it at 4 here. All right. So now we have 4-inch piece, 4-inch panels here for this, and I'm just gonna fold it, and then I'm just gonna fold it. So there we go. So now this is going to be a flip up. So this will just go just like this on the page. So flip up, super easy and simple. Although I may have to go the other direction for that. Yep. Yep. So we're going to have to go like, just kind of like that. There we go. Because it won't tuck in. It's, when you score it at 4 inches, you don't have the, there we go. Yeah, see, I don't have that scoring flexibility there. So it's just going to have to go like so, which is fine. Let's see. This is why I folded that one the way I fiddled with it. There we go. That's what I want. Yep, that's what I want. So it's just going to fold up. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Okay. See, now I'm going to have to paper clip that so that I know how I wanted it on the fold. Yay. All right, when we get ready for that, we will take care of that. So when I am doing these, I want pieces that are 4 by 6, because I think I do want to just go ahead and cover all of these. But before I actually do that, I'm going to actually put these in here like so. So this is going to be this needs to go down first. Yep. And then we'll put this on that. Yep, just like that. And then we're going to punch our edges for our binding. That's what we're going to do. So let's let's get, yep, I'm thinking here. All right, so we're gonna put this on first. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Get some glue down. Let's roll. And they started sharing the live. Ah, yes. Thank you for sharing the live, Tara. Aw, that's super nice. Yay. Oopsie. Okay. Now we're gonna go like so. I'm just laying it up along this edge and I'm just pressing it down. And I think it shifted a little. So what I'm gonna do is just go like that so that it doesn't stick out in any awkward way. I'm gonna fold it. This is a slick, this paper is slick, so it does shift when it's wet, but I think we're good now. So, and now we're gonna go right over, yeah, we're just a smidgen off here. I think we're good there, okay. And we only want to come in no more than 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to put my glue down like so. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way up here. We do want to get it good and glued. And I'm just coming in on that 1/4 inch part. I may have to trim it down here afterwards. Let's see. Get this to go in so that it does, eyeballing it. If it's not perfect, it's okay. Yeah, it's still gonna fold. You don't have to trim it. It looks good. So I'm just making sure that I have enough room. I may have taken it in a little too much. Let's kind of move it just a smidgen out. That's kind of nice that I have that flexibility to do that. All right, there's that page. We're gonna set that aside, let it dry. I'm fussy. I'm just a little fussy. Ooh, we have a springboard here. Oh, see, there it shifted. Gravy. Looks like we have an interactive album here. Too much. Going to take a minute to dry, so we're just going to leave it and let it sit. And that's because that's moving. There we are. All right, folks. I'm going to set it to dry. No more throwing. All right, let's do this one. Then we'll come back in. Okay, so this was how we were doing this one. Yes, yes, yes. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue all over this. And then we'll do our binding on the other side. Am I missing Nope, not missing any chatterbox. Okay. So here we go. That is challenging, folks. Very challenging. There we go. Just making sure that it stays in place. It's okay that I have glue there. I'm covering it up with some cardstock. And now I'm going to get my next piece in here. And so this is going to pop out to the right. And then this one is going to just be the binding. So I'm going to put it directly on here. I forgot my wires. I'm still here just die cutting watching. Okay, awesome. So I actually, that's too much. Forgot my wires, so I won't be able to get the wires on for sure. They won't go on today. Hopefully I'll remember next time we go live. I don't think we'll finish this album today. We got a lot of ground to cover with this, so I just don't expect that we will get done. Okay, so one of the things I do want to make sure is that our edges are even so that our pages aren't, you know, off from each other. So this is going to have to go in just a little bit to be even with that. I'll just leave it there. Let that dry. Just going to set that aside. Keep our fingers crossed that nothing shifts. This one shouldn't be as difficult. I'm going to come back and check on it here in just a minute. But what I'm going to do, so this is going to be where the binding needs to go in. So I'm going to tuck this in. I think I can probably, so how I'm going to, how I plan to do this, I like it that there's a thin tip. And I believe I can just go in there with some glue and squeeze all along here and just get it in there really good. Kind of back and forth. And then we'll just slide that in. Fingers crossed that this part is in far enough that it matches the others. I am going to have some of this kind of oozing out at me, but I'm going to try my best. Let's see what we have here. Do we have it? Kind of line it up here. Looks like it's a little off here. Just a smidge. It needs to come in a little more. If I'm going to try to get it down in there further. Sorry guys, I'm off camera. I'm trying to get it in there just a little further. There we go. I think that does it. I think one side is struggling a little bit, so when I push one side down, the other one pops up. So we have glue everywhere. It's a good thing it rubs off easily. I think it's probably 1/8 of an inch if it's off, and I'm not going to fuss about that too much. I think I'm going to be pretty happy with that. not going to fight with it anymore. So I'm going to give it a good press through here. And just going to seal that. Let it dry. We may not even do binding this week. We might just wait until, if we get a good deal of the way through this live with what I'm comfortable with, and we have binding left to do, I am perfectly okay. This is my top flip. That's my side flip. There we go. Okay. That's where I was trying to measure it by to make sure it was the same. Yep. This is going to stick out just a smidger, and I'm okay. I could probably fix that with a little bit more of a score. But honestly, folks, I'm okay with it sticking out. I could actually probably do something really kind of fun with that, with a little edge on there. That'd be kind of cute, kind of fun. All right, I'm going to test this. I'm going to kind of push this down. Yep, we have a little bit more. It is going to take a minute, folks. And honestly, it might be good if we get some paper over it to help hold it down. That seems to be a little helpful. Oh. There we go. You know what would have been better? Possibly some double-sided tape. Me and my glue, huh? I think we got it now. All right, leave it alone, except for paper. So I'm going to pick my first piece of 6x6. I'm just going to set that aside. And I am going to just, I don't know, what do I want? What do I want? This is the hardest part. I think picking out what pages you want or what papers you want is kind of hard sometimes. Okay. Okay, we did the cow. We've done some stuff with this. I was trying to pull out something that we hadn't cut up yet to see if there's a pattern we haven't used yet. So I think we did this already. We did this. I don't think we've done anything with that. It's not my favorite page. As you can tell, we haven't done anything with it. We've done some with this, and the other side is the gingham. We have definitely done both sides of this. We've done a little bit of this. I like that. And yeah, this is where we got this from. Okay, well, I say we're good to go to repeat things, right? Yeah, I say we're good to go. We can repeat. So let's do it. Hold on here. We've got some patterns in here too. Can't forget that. We've done this. But those are also the other sides to our, kind of want to reserve those because they have the solids to the solid pieces that go with the panels or photo mats rather. All right, let's pick something out. We're just going to start cutting. I'm just going to start cutting 6x6 pieces. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, and 4. I definitely need to be thinking about a cover. So, one 6x6 off of this. So let's do one 6x6 off of this. Cute. Gonna do another 6x6. Probably from the top here. Let's get that off. Branding strip. Now we can go 6x6. I love this pack. As we move into fall, this is just adorable. So we could go either way on this one. I'm not sure. Let's just keep going. We need two more for sure. We have this one on that other page, so we're not going to do that one. We just did this one. And this one's kind of fun. Then I kind of like this too. So I might go with this one. Wait a second. I think we have it already cut into, don't we? Don't we? I thought we already, yes, I think we've already, have we already cut into it? Well, we're going to cut into it. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go 6x6 either this way. It's got the branding strip off. Decide which direction here. Oops. Okay. So if we go this way, that's 6. Oh, I kind of like that. I think we're going to get more in there that direction. But then we get that pretty little border at the bottom. Huh. Okay. I think I'm going to go this way. That's kind of fun. All right. I think I'm going to take this. Well, it's the same either way, right? What I meant was, I think I want to go this way with it. And I think kind of like that. Let's see. I kind of like the way that looks. That's kind of fun. And let's see. We could take something and kind of put it up there in the corner, this part. No, I don't know that anything would fit. Maybe this. Nope. It won't. It's okay. But I like that. I like that that strips at the bottom. Okay, so we need one more. And what are we going to do? We've already got this one. And one more. We're going to go with this. Because we have about everything. 6x6. If it doesn't go with what we want with it, then you'll flip it over. Nice thing about double-sided patterns. Okay, so now we're going to need some 4x6 panels. And I'm going to go we've got this cut into and this cut into. So let's hold these aside. I want to cut some from here. So let's do 4 by 6. So because we have 3 that flip up, we're going to need, that's 6 per page. So we need a total of 12 of these. And I'm going to go with this here, 4 by 6. And I'm going to take one from one side and another from the other. So we're going to go 4. And then we'll do another one at 4. So each page I'm going to do 2. So I need to grab 6 pages. So that was number 1. Two. I like this gingham or plaid or whatever. And then yeah, that's what I want. I want that side. 4. Let's do this one. I like those tickets at the top. Let's get that branding strip off. We did a little flip out with it on one of our other lives. So when we get the album all together, yes, I think I like that better. Okay, so we're going to go 6. So 4. Let's decide which one we want. Now that's I kind of like that one, the way that it's in the middle. So we'll put that one there, that one there. So I think we're halfway there, aren't we? Right? So we got 6. Yep. So 3 more papers. I definitely want this one. I think I've got it right here. Is that 4? Yeah, we can do one here. So 4 by 6. That worked out, didn't it? Oh, and that one might work the way that's cut. So let's see what we have here. So let's go with cutting this down. Perfect. I kind of like this one, so we'll do it that way. And 2 more. So let's do this. Let's go with 4. And then we'll do our polka dot. If I could measure, that would be great. And then there we go. 1 more. Did we do this one? I don't think we did we? No. That one's cute too. Let's do one of those. Wait, I think I have one cut up already. I do. Actually, let's do this one. I like this plaid piece. So we're gonna go 6, and then we're gonna go 4 and 4. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Let's get our page pieces down here on this. So I'm just going to pop this down. And I'm okay if it comes over this edge a little, because that's where the edge of our page should be. I just need to make sure I can still fold it. So let's glue this down. Should get my glue that I can get out with a heavier flow. So here we are. We're going to cover up the fold. Just making sure we can still fold. I'm going to push it in as far as I can go. And I kind of felt like this would help get our album, keep it from slipping so much. And this is our flipping page. And we have all of those pieces that we just cut here. These mats that are going to go inside of there. And I might even cut these down a little bit further. We'll see. I don't know. This is the front of my album. You know what, guys? I may have done this wrong. Oh, no, I got it. Shoo! Scared myself. So, actually, this is going to have to be the front of my... I'm going to have to flip it in this way, you guys, because this needs to be the front of my album for my binding to go to the left. And then this is going to be the flip up on the inside. And that's fine. It works. It works, it works, it works. So this will be, I'm glad I thought about that. Ooh, yay. So now let's get a page that goes to the opposite side of this. And that'll kind of help hold this in place so it's not sliding everywhere. I think I'm gonna go, honestly, doesn't matter, does it? This was cute though. I liked this. So I'm gonna go with that. We're using gingham on another one. Might cut out, you know, I might just cut out some more mats that are smaller for our flip outs, so we'd have a little bit more pattern paper peeking around the edges. So, yeah. Oh, I better pay attention to what I'm doing. Hold on here. If this is my edge, yep, that's it. It's going to be the other side here. Okay. The things you have to think about when you're doing these albums, like when it opens and how's it going to flip, that sort of thing. This is where I'm really wanting to pay attention. So I think we're good. Yay. All right, we can go ahead and start putting in our 4x6 pieces. So, and just kind of making a decision as to how that's going to look for that. I don't think I want that. That cow is cute. Let's see, or do I like that? Decisions. Or do we need something that looks a little more solid for that? Some more yellow. That's cute. I kind of like that. Kind of brings all the colors together. I think I'm going to go with that. All right. Let's do it. Unless I want to go like this and like that. I like that. Kind of pulls those together at the ends. And so then, I was talking about my solid mats. I have all right, folks. I have to move this over a smidge. I should have tested this before I put it in there. I can still fold that. So I'm going to move that a little, and then I could trim this off of the edge because this is a fold out that direction. So I need to make sure my edges aren't all right. Getting out those trusty scissors. Trusting myself to trim off the edges the right way. All right. There it is. Nice. Okay, cows. Let's see how well this Mr. Cow fits in there. You think I have something for cows. That's going to work, and that's going to work. It must be how the fold falls. So that one needed to be just a smidgen, 1/8 of an inch, looks like. Smaller. Trimming is fine. Still. this one, which I think is going to be fine also. We may have, yep, we're going to have to trim a little. That's all right. Yay! So it looks like we'll have another live where we decorate around our photo mats. I just kind of, I'll probably just go simple with that. Some of these I forgot all about. We need to figure out how our pockets are going to fit in there. I didn't factor that in, did I? Okay, so that's going to go there. So on this other side, I might put, we need to think about that. I need to think about how that is going to work. Let me pull this bin out so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I may have to add another 6x6 page. So we'll see. We'll see if that works. So these are some of the things that we've done. Some of these will fit within those pop-outs because that'll be kind of fun to do. Get this out of the way. But mostly I'm talking about, this is a clip which would go at the top of a page. This is also this is one of those flip out albums. This could go on the front if we wanted it to. And then we have a tag here. I believe I popped this little tag in here. So these are the two things. This is another clip that we created in another live. So we created these in another live. I may have labeled this as number 4. It may be number... Hi, Candy. Welcome. Yay. So I don't, you know, so something like, will this go into a corner here to create, you know what I'm saying? We may have to put another, and we could probably put this in. I don't know if that would work or not. We could create something with, put this one on here. This was when I messed my folds up. This one would work. We could have a cute little flip here. So this could be another page that we put in there to kind of add the little envelope in there. And then just have this. But it would be cute if I could pop that on the other side of it. I may just cover it with paper so that it doesn't have that fold there. I don't know. It won't work. Well, it might. It might work as a fold out with a pocket on it. It kind of looks weird though. I don't know that I like that. So I just might cover it with 6x6, put this on this side. Like so. Just kind of have an edge over there. Strip of paper. And then go ahead and do this one over here. So, I don't know how, I may have to, I don't know how that's going to work with it, with the score having been there and folded. But we do need to consider these two. If we don't have a way to stick and we could put, well, I don't know. We could probably fit that in over here. What do you think? We could probably work it in here somehow. That would be really cute. And then we'd have our tag kind of sticking out just a little. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how the other pages go. This, I think, might work better with it, though, because of the colors in this. This would be kind of cute. Just kind of in the center there. Oh, that would be cute. Do you guys ever have trouble deciding, like, I love this page part right here so much. I don't want to cover it because it's so cute, but it's meant to be, you know, it's meant to have pictures in it. So, I mean, it's got to go. So, I'm just going to have to get over myself, right? All right. I didn't do a very good job cutting that. I have to put that in the trimmer. Let's put that in the trimmer, folks. And welcome, Candy. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining us. Okay. I love this paper too. I think it is adorable. Yeah, I did a terrible job on that. Look at that. That's terrible. I did not cut that very straight. And it's okay that that end is not the same. It'll be fine. We can always put something there to kind of level that out. All right, now let's go to the other side. When you flip the page, turn it, it's going to be like this. Turn the page. It's going to be the up on the, how's that going to work? Y'all? You won't be able to turn it on that side of the page. So when this is flipped out all the way on this side, then you're going to have to turn it this way to utilize it. Because when you turn the page, sorry, let me show you what I mean. Okay. Let's see if we put it on, yeah, if we put, since we put this on this side, this part right here, when we turn the page, and it goes over here, yeah, it can still flip out that direction if you wanted it to. It's kind of an awkward flip though, so I don't know. Is it better to do it like this? It's gonna fold out rather regardless of the direction, right? Now I messed up the fold. Yep, there it goes. So then it'll go out this way, but when it comes back in, it folds like that. So you probably will have to fold it out this way. You flip it over. Yeah, it's okay. You know what? It is what it is. So it's going to turn this way. Yeah. So when you flip the page over, yep. All right. There you go. It's interactive either way. So we need to consider that pages on the other side, but maybe not necessarily. They all coordinate. So let's get these popped in there. This is going to have to be trimmed again. All right. Sometimes your brain gets all twisted doing this. And when I like a page, I still put a picture on it, but maybe it's a little smaller scale, just a smaller picture, like a 2x3 or something. If I really don't want to cover the paper, I really like the paper so much. So, yeah. Maybe I can trim better this time. I think when I cut some of that cardboard off there. Am I getting it? I gotta move that before it commits. That's okay. To the edge, but not on the edge. All right, I did better this time. So let's do it's on the other side of this. Let's do something that's cute. Yeah, I like that. Yes. It's quiet today. It's quiet in my house today. What in the world? My grandson's crafting at the table in the kitchen. What black cardstock are you using? Okay, so Candy, this is actually 49 in Market. It is actually meant to be the insert to our 12 by 12 albums that we used to, it's just basically inserts to that 12 by 12 album that we have from 49 in Market. I have to trim that off along that edge there. I forget the name of it. It looks like it's 6 by 6, but it's been cut in half. It was used on our timber and tweed projects that we have. There's some timber and tweed album kits that we have in the shop, and that's what we used for because each one of them only, I think there were some of them that had half pages, so we as the store owner had to cut them into halves and pop them into the kits. And so but that is a kit that has a video, and it also has written printout instructions done by Janine from 49 in Market. And they're kind of chipboardy, but not as heavy as chipboard. They're really sturdy, really nice. I really like it. I will post a link to it here, Candy, so that you can kind of take a look at it if you're interested in that. So, okay, this one's going in here. Now, that's not going to look like that, just to let you know, because we'll have flipped this page over for that side. All right. Sometimes organic albums take on a life form of their own. It's like it guides you as to how it's really meant to be. You didn't mean for it to be, but it was meant to be the way that it guided you to be. Okay. So again, this will be our binding. So this part is going to be kind of like this, which is actually kind of cute. I like how that looks with that. Not too busy. So when you flip it out, like flips out this way, and then it's going to flip out this direction. And then the page turns, and you have this page, which is probably going to end up being the flip up side, which we'll get to here in a minute. And I was mentioning that that would be kind of cute. I don't know that I like it lifted up. I kind of want it centered, or would it fit in one of these? It would fit on one of these. Oh, this would be cute. Okay, so now we don't have to take up a whole 6 by 6 page for it. So it would fit on one of these little 4 by 6 pop outs. So it actually would be kind of cute if it did this. It could go on the other. Just depends on, you know, we don't want our stuff flying out when it comes up and down. So I think it would be better on one of these. It could go here or here. I'm thinking maybe the furthest one away. It probably would be really cute right here. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and commit it there because I like it there. And I don't think it would be a good idea to put it on one of our flip down pages because I don't want it to fall out when you're opening and closing it. Or flip up. Did I say flip out? I mean on one of our flip up pages. If I didn't say flip up, I meant flip up. Okay. That was meant to happen, right? Okay. I'm going to bring that down. It's cute. Oops. Okay, that's where it's going. I didn't mean for it to go. I meant to center it. I think we can get it up. We can. And I think I might leave that not attached at this point. So that I might be able to tuck something behind there. I think a doily would be really cute back there. That would be kind of cute, just to pop a little cream colored doily or something back there. I kind of wanted this to be even all the way around those edges. So that's why I'm bringing it back on here to kind of get it. There. It's a little better. Yay. All right, it's on there. Oh, hi, Lisa. Welcome. This is one of your favorite papers. Oh, yay. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Okay. So this page right now, so far, let's get this flip up and flip out ready to go here. Well, welcome, Lisa, and thank you for joining us. I'm glad you found us here. Is this your first time? I remember we said this was going to be the front of our album. Is this your first time joining us, or have you been here before? Okay. Decisions. I think that a nice little, something that would serve as a nice little solid so that we could actually add some like accent paper to it for the front would work. I thought about this. Here's another thing. I got these. These are from Spellbinders. I don't have these in the shop, but I thought about going back and looking to see if I can get them, but these kind of match these colors. I've seen you on replay a few times. I'm from the UK. Well, hello, Lisa. Welcome. Thank you. Oh, thanks for joining us, even if it is on the replay. That's awesome. So either this little rosette or something else with the butterflies. I brought these in here. I thought that would be really fun for that. So I am going to go with this. It's kind of, I know it's a pattern, but it's, to me, it's something that would be solid-y enough that we could use some accent paper with it for the cover. So, all right, here we go. You know, I was trying to decide what kind of papers what kind of pictures could I put in here. And, you know, we have a place here in Kansas City. Well, it's actually not, it's in the metro, Kansas City Metro. It's called Deanna Rose. Is it Farmstead or Farm? Deanna Rose Farm. And we took our grands there. And there's all kinds of farm animals there. And we have so many pictures of them feeding the goats, going fishing, and all the things. Whoopsie. Is that? No, that's not it. Okay. Anyway. So I thought, that's going to turn. This is going up. All right. This is going to either be through this. I'm going to go with this. Right? Yes. So I think some pictures of the grands in here would be really, really cute at that. At the Deanna Rose Farmstead. I think it's Farmstead. Anyway, lots of fun pictures there. This would even make a great album for all the times that we've been to a place local called Weston Red Barn Farm. So we've got pictures from Weston Red Barn Farm. And those would look good in here as well. So, okay. So now things kind of, I need to be aware. I did not cut my paper. Now, some of these will be fine. Like this will be fine, and this will be fine, and this will be fine. Some of these will not be fine. So I may have to reserve these for something completely different and cut out 3 more because now this one will work. Let me just do this one. So we'll do these 2 and we'll do this in the middle. Let's do that. Yeah. See? I wasn't thinking we'll still use them. We'll still use them. Can still use them on another page. The papers from Graphic 45. They are Graphic 45, and we have them in our shop as a full pack of 12 by 12 papers. It's got a sticker pack in it. It's also got some ephemera and some dies that coordinate. And it is a clearance pack. And I don't know, did I not have the price of it on here? It's a great price for what you get out of it. I will post the link in the description so you can kind of take a look at that. Yes, they are Graphic 45. I love Graphic 45. And we have a Graphic 45 Christmas mini album class that is coming to our shop. It is their new Christmas release, and we have it on order already. So as soon as that is ready for them to ship, it will get here. And Chris is going to teach that class. When did we say we were going to do the Christmas one? I think we're going to do it in November. She's going to do that. The 3rd week of November. Yeah. We've got some real fun stuff coming, you guys. If you're local, we've got some really fun classes coming. That Christmas paper from, the base pages. Oh, yes, they are not Graphic 45. They are actually 49 in Market. Candy was just asking me about that. And I don't have the paper with me, like the actual packaging with me. I just grabbed the leftovers from a kit we put together with it from 49 in Market. But, yeah, these are nice and sturdy. Super nice and sturdy pages. When you add your cardstock to it, it makes it even nicer. Okay, so this goes like this. I'm just going to kind of And then when that page says a flip up, so then you flip it down for the other side. So this is the direction of that. Okay, I am going to trim that edge off. We have been on here a while. I'm going to go ahead and cover up the remaining of this, and we will let's see. This was the front. And I was going to look at, oh, I like that. Except this would have to go somewhere else. Not so sure that's going to work there. So it looks like we may have to make another page for this to fit on. I mean, it could go on this page inside the pocket. Let's see how that goes. So that could go like so. Oh, we could do that. We could stick a pocket in there. A pocket in a pocket. I kind of like that. What do y'all think? You like the pocket where you pull out a pocket and then there's more stuff in the pocket? I think that's neat. I'd have to kind of train the pocket a little bit more. I don't know that this would work there as well. Maybe this would work better like here. Like that instead. But I think it would definitely be cute. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. This could go somewhere else. I do like that. I like that as a tuck and then it peeks out like that. So all right. So we don't need to do another page. I think we've got enough. I think these three, just this little simple mini album. Oh, you know what? We are going to have a fourth page, folks. No, we don't. We don't need a fourth page. No, we don't. This could go just like that. All right. Okay, let's cut some more. Oh, we have a head start on some stuff for next time. Yay. Okay. Oh, I love it when it works out. Okay. Oh, that's cute how that will lay. That's really cute. I like that. Like so. And then some of this comes out. Yeah, I really like that. So this is the, oh yes. That's cute. Really cute. I really like that. So now, what would look cute there? So this is the mini, kind of like a little mini pull out where this comes off. This will slide out. And then all these little pieces just come out like so. So you could put some little tiny pictures in there. And I think this would be super cute if we were to stick it like somehow attach something over here. That would be really cute. It's meant to like flag on though. So we probably could just do it right over here on this side. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll figure out where our other things go. All right. Now, Y'all know I don't make decisions very quickly or easily. But I don't think, we don't have any of this anywhere, do we? We don't have it with our other flip out. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we do. Let's see. I was wanting to do these 3, right? Did we use that? I think we did. We did. So we need to use this side. And one of these 2 sides. Okay, let's go back to those papers because that was the plan, but that's like all 3 the same colors. So we need a little breakup in those colors. I'm gonna do 6. I sure am. You guys, I'm ready. Look at this. This will be really cute because it's kind of like gonna carry on this side of that when it folds down. Yep. We already have this peeking out, so we don't want that. See, things happen for a reason. So I'm gonna cut this paper down to 6 by 4. So I'll show you what I did here. I actually cut it out a little bit more, and I'm going to trim it down here so that it works. So we'll trim it off here like that. And I like how that looks. Life is better on the porch. So we kind of mirrored that, but it kind of like works with this page over here. I like that. All right, let's put that on. And then, yep. I'd have to look, I keep looking back at your comment there. I hate it that I can't tell you what it's called. It's on our website. They are $49 in market, 12 by 12 inserts. They're an insert into our 49 in market 12 by black 12 by 12 albums. Okay. Then here they are. Let's see. See what I'm doing here. All right, so we're gonna go 4, right? Yep. And then we're gonna go 6. Right here. I'm gonna do that up here. but I think I need something different there. And I think I want, I'm going to go with this cute, the opposite side of this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And it's not really directional either. So we're going to go 4. I think that works. Yay. So that's kind of what it's going to look like when it folds down. So it'll be kind of, oops, wrong way. Sorry guys. It's actually like this. You need to do this right. So it's like this. And then when it folds down, it's going to look like that. Okay. I felt like it needed, that gingham would have been really cute. We could always, so, and last one. I should make my decisions. Thank you, Lindy. 49 in Market, create an album, foundation, inserts. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You're awesome. You're amazing. That's what those are. There you go, Candy and Lisa. Yeah. I bet you can get them there in the UK. I'm sure you can. 49 in Market is a hot commodity over there. I know it is. Okay. Bring that down a little more. I think we can still fold like so. And all right, I think we have our pages covered, and one of these can hold our, and that would be really cute just right there. Oh, oopsie. We'll have, it has to be on the left, so we'll have to kind of, let's see, there's that. And then I bet it would be, oh my goodness, look at this, y'all. Oh, nope, can't do it over there. It's not gonna work on this one. Bummer. I was thinking it would work on this one, but maybe it would work. Nope, too much, and probably too much bulk. So if we did it, it would have to be like one of these. That would be really cute. But let's see how bulky that ends up being. They come in black or white. Yes, they do. Do we have white? I think we do have white, don't we? I made my own base. Pages and books. I've been making mini books from scratch for about 10 years. I love mini albums. They're so much fun. So much fun. Let's see how bulky. I'm going to kind of give this a little experiment. It's kind of bulky. So if it's going to go, it's going to have to go like right here. And that's not the worst thing. I mean, it kind of gets a little lost, but I think if we do it there, it's not quite so lost. That's kind of cute. So there is that. Then all we have left is a rosette. Just fun little elements to add to your album. We have I'll figure out where these go, but I think we're good for today. I think we've got the base, and it's gonna have some thickness to it. Yay. All right. Yes, you have white. Thanks for letting me know. All right. You know, I tell you, it's kind of funny. Things become a blur after a while. It's hard. Oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? See, look at all the things that happen. And then so next time around, I'll have my wire binding, and we'll work with the little mini cinch, and we'll take care of all this. So we'll have some fun ribbon on the binding and everything. Yay. All right. Well, thanks you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you stopping in. And let's see. Yeah, August. August will be, hopefully, I'm gonna try to have this rounded out by then. We'll just kind of work on, I may go ahead and add some of these photo mats in here. I've got photo mats already created, I've already got them cut, and I've got a bunch of them cut out. Actually, I've got 2 of each of these colors, so I've got a bunch of these already ready to go. So I may just go ahead and put them in the album. I've cut them down to 3 3¾ and they is it 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So is this the 6x8 inserts? It could be the 6x8 inserts, but these are 6x6, or 6x12. I think with this, yeah, it's the 12x12. So when we were sent the kits for the timber and tweed, which is it's the 12x12. Well, I've got it right here. Hold on just a second. I'll show you. I've been trying to get this album. I've got it staged, and now it's ready to be put together. And I've had it forever, and I've worked on it forever. But kind of show you. So they come. So the kit comes like. So this is the 12x12 album. I got to be careful because my pieces are a little bit loose here. I'll shoot myself in the foot here. Whoops. So they see I had it all along. Landy, don't feel bad. So we had to actually dig into these and cut them down. So there is a 6x8, I believe. Yes, there is a smaller pocket. There's some pockets in here. But yeah, so there's some of these in here that we had to actually, each kit got a certain number of these inserts. So they shared a pack, and so we had to actually, store owners had to go in and cut them down for the kit. So anyway, this is the Create an Album. And you actually just create the album and insert the pages. You can buy the pages. We have the pages separate. We have extra for this purpose. Not for this purpose, but for the purpose that I showed you. When I cut them in half, I had leftover halves. And anyway, yeah. So we have these. Yeah, we have these in our shop. But this actually is part of a kit. I hope that makes sense. We have books separate from the kit, and we have these extra pages separate from the kit. What were they called again? They were called the Create an Album 12x12 foundation inserts. So we have those. Yes, I know. Laughing at me. I know. I'm laughing at myself. Because it's, but sometimes it gets to be a lot. I have too much going on. I can't remember half the stuff. So, phew. All right. Yeah, I just had it right around the corner. Like literally right around my desk the whole time you guys were asking that. And then poor Lindy felt bad because she didn't look it up, but yet I had it right there at my fingertips. Ah, you got some of the old Heartfelt Creations inserts for mini book albums. Okay, awesome. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is my pen? I need my pen. Okay, well guys, again, thank you. I will see you guys here. What is next week? Next Thursday. I will be here next Thursday. Now, the following Thursday, I will not be live. That is the 13th. I will not be live on the 13th because we've got a lot of stuff going on in our shop. We have visitors coming from Craft Roulette Live, and it's just down here down the road, about 10 minutes down the road at the airport, the Kansas City International Airport. I'm getting dry. So they will be shopping in our store. We have an influx of them that are planning on coming. So we have extended hours at our store. Not next week, but the following week, the 12th through the 15th. We have some extended hours going on. So, Thursday, I will be in the shop, tending to the shop. And, yes, Craft Roulette. Are you coming, Lisa? Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Are you coming to Craft Roulette Live? Are you... Because there are people that do come from overseas. I had a visitor last year in our store from Australia visiting from Craft Roulette Live. I know it's a show that hits all over the world. So my system is really slow waiting for, when I wait for responses, it feels like forever because it takes a while for it to pop up on my end. Sometimes I just wish we had like a way to like bring you on so you could just instantly answer. Just takes forever. I'm sorry if you've already typed it. You're doing virtual. Oh, I hadn't even thought about the virtual maybe impacting people coming from other countries. They probably might take that option rather than coming live. I know. I wish you could come shop at my store too. Boo. I had a blast last year meeting all the people from everywhere. It was real fun. It was a lot of fun. All right. Okay, guys. Well, you take care, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye.